So hey, my name is Joey Kaegi, and I'm a native Memphian, and I love my city. And as I'm sure, if you're a native Memphian, you may as well. And I'm here to talk about how we can make it an even better city to live in. You know, some people don't appreciate our city as much as I do, and I would like for that to change. I have a lot of friends that live in other cities, and in the past 4 years, I've only had 2 out-of-town friends come to visit me here. And it stinks, you know. And if we can't get people to even come to visit Memphis, how are we going to get people to come and want to live here and start a life here and improve the city? So what resources can we draw upon to make Memphis a better city? And I got to thinking about it. What can we do? What resources do we have to use? And then one day it hit me. What about our really awesome drinking water? Like, I woke up one day after a night of going out with some friends on Beale Street, and I thought, man, I have to get some water as soon as possible, and this Memphis water is the best there is. And you know, and it got me to thinking, why can't we use our greatest natural resource here in Memphis to create change? Like, why can't we use it? There was a magazine article in a nationally published a national magazine called Water World. The article is called Memphis Water, Sweetest in the World. And in the article, Dr. Jerry Anderson, the director of the Groundwater Institute at the U of M, was quoted as saying, Memphis has the sweetest and most wonderfully tasting water in the world. And the reason is because, if you don't know already, it's because Memphis is located in the Mississippi embankment, which is a place that has a lot of underground natural water aquifers, and we draw them up through artesian wells. And Dr. Anderson went on to say that Memphis is the Saudi Arabia of water. And that's how good our water is. So, you know, as much as we push Elvis, which we push Elvis a lot, and as much as we push our great barbecue, and that's awesome, and our blues, why don't we push our greatest natural resource? Why don't we promote the water? So that's why I'm here to talk to you. And I have 2 ideas. And I was thinking about a catchphrase from our first idea, and it made me think of a funny Mitch Hedberg joke. He said, I went to the store and bought 8 apples, and the clerk said, "You want to put them in a bag?" And I said, "No, man, I juggle, but I can only juggle 8. If I'm ever here buying 9 apples, freaking bag them up." And that made me think, let's bottle it up. Okay? Bottle it up, Memphis. Bottle it up and sell it. I mean, there's no reason we can't make some money off of this awesome natural resource. The bottled water industry generates $30 billion in the U.S. alone every year. That's billion with a B, people. That's a lot of money. I'm not saying that we should compete with Coke and Pepsi. Okay, I'm just saying that we can make a little bit of change off of it here to fund improvements around the city. Because it's going to be lesser to bottle it. We don't have to purify it. It's already awesome. It's going to help the city. And it's going to be really good tasting. It's going to taste just as good as the other stuff that you're going to buy. So, let's see. Where am I at here on my notes? So I got a question. Who here has bought a bottle of water recently? Okay? Arm hands down. Who here would like to have an option that costs less and also helps the city? All right, same people, even more. I guess. All right, that's awesome. So that's what I'm here to say. And actually, there's some bottled waters under some of your chairs towards the middle, and you can take a look at that. I put them together just for fun. But then that brings me to that's idea number 1. Now, idea number 2 is a little bit bigger picture stuff. Idea number 2 is, how can we leverage our awesome water and grow the economy? Like, what industries need really good drinking water? And then I thought about it for a while, and I came up with this. Breweries. Beer is only as good as the water it's made with. Am I right? And now, maybe we can promote our water and leverage our water to get like another Ghost River Brewery in town. Raise your hand if you've ever had Ghost River Brewery beer. It's really good, isn't it? And it's brewed here, right here in Memphis. And on their website, it says, and I quote, "Ghost River Brewing knows that great water makes great beer. And some of the greatest drinking water on earth is here in Tennessee." So you can check that out, gostoreviewing.com. And I'm wrapping it up by saying, if we used our water better, it would make me, if we utilized our water to its fullest potential, it would make me as happy as birthday dog. So that's it. I'm out of here.